Raving Evangelist, unedited. Let me tell you about a really cool story about something that happened to me last night. It's like sometimes you get these, call them revelations or whatever, God's showing you certain things, just certain whatever, And then the next thing somebody else is preaching on, and it's like, wow, I thought I might be the only one getting this kind of revelation. But no, Jesus speaking to other people about the same things too. So shout out to Salvation is Easy, his channel. Salvation is Easy, Grace surround sound. Love that concept. Greg, he's the one that said this. He's talking about a busted flush. So we're talking poker here now, right? And it absolutely floored me because just before he said this, I pulled the earbud out and I told my wife, I was like, he's doing it again. He's preaching the truth, Like he's bang on, simplicity of the truth. Everything he's saying is just like on the money, And my wife's like, who? And I'm like, Salvation is Easy, Grace surround sound guy. And she's like, oh, nice. So I put the earbud back in, and then he starts talking about this busted flush. Now, this is what floored me. As soon as he started talking about the busted flush, as soon as I heard that, I pulled the earbuds out, because I knew where he was going with it. And I threw it down, and I'm like, these were the words that came out of my mouth. Ask my wife. I was like, no freaking way. And she's like, what? And I'm like, no freaking way. And she's like, what? And I'm like, he just used the busted flush analogy. And my wife is like, get out, so here's the story is a little while ago, I wrote this song that I actually put into AI and they made a melody and all this stuff out of it. I still got it on my phone. But the chorus of the song goes like this. It says, get off his table, meaning coming to the table of grace. Right? It's a free gift, but get off of his table with your works and your games. You think you have a flush. That's what it is. Get off his table with works and games. You think you have a flush. Holding on to what's presented thee, but he's got the royal straight way, honey. And that's like the lyrics that I wrote, And the song actually turned out to be really good. Anyway, back to the story is Jesus is royalty. He's got the upper hand, he's perfection. Nothing beats the hand that he has. And these false teachers come to him thinking that they have a winning hand, a flush. They think they're getting into heaven by all their works. They're casting out devils, doing many great miracles, teaching in his name, prophesying in his name, but they didn't just simply believe and have faith. And this is the only way to get born again and saved. And because Jesus did it and he's perfect and he did it all for us, he's God in the flesh, he's got the royal flush, the winning hand. And the hand that's underneath that is the straight flush, but it's not good enough. And it absolutely floored me when Greg started talking about it because I was like, wow, and then sure enough, put the earbuds in, listen to what he's saying. And man, it all goes back. God's speaking to us, man. And shout out to Salvation is Easy and Grace surround sound. Yo, royalty, Jesus, believe on him to be saved.